There it is. Y'all know what it's hitting for. Breath of the Wild. On the Wii U. That's the system I got it on. With all the DLC. Switch 2 owners about to be hating, right? Phototherm modulus tautology. And I'm chilling at the cribbo. That's right, we don't use that term anymore. You know? That's where you were born in the baby and all that good stuff, right? It's April the 10th, I see. Still early in the morning, 11. I try to get this up as soon as I can. That's my new thing now. I'm just spit it, drop it. Hope you enjoy it. You know? Am I going to bully people? They used to call me the bookworm bully. I guess so. I'm really here just to share some knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, trying to help everybody achieve that freedom, justice, and equality. That diversity, equity, inclusion is nothing more than the LGBTQIA plus .pdf files created by the man loving to transform. Oh, y'all know I came back just in time for the dreaded, right? There it is. Red Moon Rising, huh? So I guess this was the last time I played the game. It was at the top of the list. And y'all know I just play just to show y'all this live. And I'm just testing out my frame rate when I'm recording. I'm using OBS software. A lot of people don't know what I'm talking about, but just flow with me. OBS is the open broadcast software. It's available on. I'm using Windows on the laptop, a Hewlett Packard laptop right now. I'm trying to get that cache right so that I can get some new equipment and really step the game up. It's time to step the game up. Not only am I competing with people that have been doing this for years now, isn't it a beautiful moon? Talking about graphic artists and storytellers and they got the good equipment, and I'm also fighting the AI now. I'm saying, my brother I just shared it on my page. One of my younger brother, of his AI pictures. So I just shared it, like here, shared it with the world. He might get mad at me for doing that, but what else is brothers be mad at each other. This is hot though, right? That's beautiful art right there. So yeah, this is Breath of the Wild. One of the greatest games of all time. One of my favorite games of all time. Yes, I finished it, but I never maxed this one out 100%. So, there it is. But, they go stable. I don't even know where I'm at. Hopefully nothing that'll murder me real quick is pop up, but usually nothing's near these stables. But yeah, I ain't really want nothing. It's like, why do I gotta, attack the system? I'm just living it with everybody else. These are the I keep forgetting what they call it now, because it's like the politicians aren't even in charge anymore because they keep repeating the same dumb thing. He got superpowers. You just basically fly, right? But just showing off some of the game, and you know, I'll really get into it once in a while, I guess, and share some kind of game, gameplay like that of me fighting them. What do they call it on here? They can call them minotaurs, um, but the dudes that's like half horse, half bull or whatever. I didn't want to light him up like that. Eject. There it is. So, what is else is there to talk about? What the industry is, the Nintendo is going through what it's going through. I've been on more on my, and it's about the price. So all the gamers are upset about the price, and I've been saying all along, like really, the Switch 2 isn't for the children, right? It's not for the children. When I got my first NES Nintendo back in 1987, it had to be. I didn't want to use this good sword. Oh well. Back in 1987, I just turned 16. I was working at Kmart. I was saving up my pennies to get it for my birthday. So I guess for my birthday, my dad gave me $100. I had $100 and couple, really $150 or whatever for a game or two, and there it was, my first experience. I knew I had Mike Tyson Punch Out. Can't remember the other games offhand. In a couple games, my man Shorty Love, rest in peace, was working at Toys R Us. Employee discount, yada yada. But that's what you're dealing with. Today it's one, it's gonna be hard to get one. Two, you got scalpers. So if Nintendo's charging $500-600 for this system, scalpers gonna be off the chain with it, and the people will pay, right? But you're hearing people cry more about the legacy of it. Being able to be sold, and it's like, it's the initial launch. It's yes, they sounding like they got their nose up now with the oh, there you go, cool. Where you going? Why you hiding, punk? Okay, you gonna do one of those joints on me, huh? As you can tell, my skills is, I ain't playing a while, so I know it's a secret that I'm forgetting about to kill these boys. Oh, a white one. Yeah, get it on. Come here. Oh, whoa, that hurt. Hey, I'm doing too much hacking, slashing, and not enough skills. I know. I need to play more, and I am. I'm gonna start playing it again, get my skills up, and really demo it a lot better for y'all. What else is there to rap about? I don't know. It is what it is. Hey, how many hearts I need? I ain't got that many hearts. Eat that. Again. Alright. So, life is still gonna be good. We gotta take things one day at a time. Just love life. Yeah, these white ones that's the most powerful one. And then I got that other ninja messing with me in the background. Alright, so I murdered him. What he dropping? Couple good things. Sapphire. Alright, now to deal with this pump. Where you go? Got some bananas, some rupees, and there it is. I know. The kids are saying I'm whack. But yeah, I just wanted to rap about life real quick and get y'all get 30 minutes, and it's like, anything beyond love God is beautiful. I'm starting with two variables, and it's like, what is he talking about? And somehow that makes me the confused one by simply saying love God. I see the post of bring religion back to schools, or bring the Bible back in schools, and now the fight is with non-parents, just having this type of discussion of having the Bible in schools and having Bible studies in public schools. Um, those discussions should be in the home by the father. I understand that in the black community, 70% over 70% is single parent homes. So we still trying to figure out whose fault that is, in the mother father relationship with the children, right? I even seen Boyce Watkins post a 50-50 economic plan for couples. Yeah. It's funny, right? It's God. That's what you're supposed to be. We're supposed to be choosing God, not money to be the determining factor of what love is. But Zelda is my game. I really like, it's come on here, chop some trees, kill some mobs like I just did. Yeah, I wasted my food because I could have did better in the battle. I just gotta practice some more. But and just getting used to talking again, and making videos, just making videos about how beautiful life is. I think people need to hear that more so than who's running for president. I mean, but we're quote unquote stuck with Trump until 2028. That's why we're not listening to the Democrats. Oh, my thing vibrated. Oh, okay. That's how I used to get the fish and stuff. What am I looking for? Fish? I guess which one was it? It's not really telling. I forget all the codes. I might just play this for the next couple of days. I have been playing Final Fantasy 2. The very first one. Let me change that arrow. That's the bow. Let's change that arrow. I gotta murder it with the, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I needed some meat, I guess. Don't kill the animals. Yeah, this ain't for the kitty games, But yeah, I mean, listen. Oh, there he is, huh? There he is. Oh, he looks wicked. Hit him with the ice. You gone? Merging. So you get the fire rod. So the cool thing about the next game is that now I can combo the different weapons. So this is and I have that on the Switch OLED. I play that on. I have that on my Switch OLED. I don't have this game on my Switch. So for me to buy it again, and then I guess there's DLC for the. If I buy it again, it should have the DLC for the regular Switch. But then now I'm hearing if you buy it for the Switch 2 version, you can't use that DLC on it. So it's like, and that version of the game is $70 or something, or $80 when the original game was 60 with the DLC, or how much was the DLC? I can't remember. It was I might have paid $20 for the DLC now that I think about it. So, oh well. So I mean, life is a beautiful thing. Hope y'all enjoyed this little powwow with y'all, playing a game, rapping about life. Uh, you know, am I giving y'all any more inspiration beyond love God? Not right now. Respect the Lord. I will get back to that. Some reason people are going, respect the Lord. What about the lady? What about the lady? Like that means, disrespect the lady. Right? No, that's not what that means. Respect the Lord doesn't mean disrespect lady. RESPECT. Right. I know. Aretha, one of our top 5 Black History Month honorees, right? Jump, jump, jump to it. That's classic hip hop right there. No, that's not hip hop. Yes, it is, because that's what my dad used to play back in the 80s. He would play some Aretha Franklin, Jump to It, and then play some Luther Vandross, Bad Boy, That was those were the that was when my dad was DJing. That's what he played. You know what I mean? We'll sneak in a little bit of a double Dutch bus or whatever like that, whatever it was at the time. Actually, the message was too hard hitting. But that's what we listened to. White Lines was too hard hitting. We used to listen to some hard hitting stuff back then. I kind of want this ride, but I don't want to drop nothing, right? I got all these bang bang weapons. I guess this soldier's broadsword, but I don't want that ride. I start burning everything up with it. I ain't want to use this ancient. I don't want to wear that one out. See, these weapons break. It's even weaker than this. I keep the broadsword. Now that's so I might play a little bit of Tears of the Kingdom later on, and then have some more stuff to talk about. I really ain't. I just wanted to touch real quick on the state of the union, I guess, with Nintendo. Apple is my number 2, so I've been playing a lot of Apple device games. I turned back on my Apple Arcade, so I've been playing a couple of those games really more so than this, and than my Switch. Yeah, I am playing my daily Animal Crossing. Stock market is killing me. I've been taking losses, so that's why I haven't been adding up the numbers on that, and I need to get back to because I'm trying to grow some blue roses. So those type gameplays and discussions, but when it comes to education, yeah, me and my son, we're winding down. They really don't like he's in like advanced classes, but not really. Like I've been working with him, learning calculus since he was sixth grade, and I never really like I showed him how to integrate a function over interval, but it's not. I haven't drilled him on it yet. But just talking about the ideology of uh, set going from one set to another and showing the XY coordinate plane and showing what a function is. Like these are things the school was teaching him anyway. And the area of a rectangle is common knowledge. So now I'm showing being within certain epsilon and deltas and the limits and stuff and touching a little bit about limits. It's just just a bug in the ear. That sometimes that's just enough to have the kids have more confidence in themselves when working on these things. And now we starting to get into computer science more, building our own computers, and we actually taking pen and pencil to pad and drawing the original way of art. So that's the only way to fight against this AI movement. Yes, you got a lot of people that are hacks, being able, especially the multi-billionaires. So they can just hire some hacks to use AI to. It's raining now. To use AI to not pay the real creative artists and everything, and now the real creative artists have to start creating our own businesses. So to counteract what they're doing. And we're in competition with each other instead of connecting with each other. So, I mean, black community's been going through that war for hundreds of years now, right? That's all we've been talking about. Simply calling ourselves foundational black Americans is somehow taboo in the world. See this right here, that ancient blade saw. Yeah, there it is. That's why I've been holding this, I think. That blade saw too much for me. And it might have been, started lightning the last time I was playing. But that art right there is why this game is beautiful. This right there. Let me see, rotate. Right? That's why this game is number one right here. That right there. And I ain't even wearing that dope gear. Let me switch up. See, this is what I'm supposed to. I'm supposed to be demoing it like this for y'all right now, and then we'll get into more of the gameplay and things of that nature. Because I'm just starting off these talks with y'all, and people that are just following me to hit the like button, subscribe, share. Yeah, something in the comments section. Hey, how do you feel about this game? Breath of the Wild. Do you play Breath of the Wild on the original Wii U? Right? This is the game of the Wii U. Right? The frame rate isn't as good. All right, I hear you on all that, but this was the game that, yes, I wish they would have utilized the gamepad on this one, just kind of like they did with Wind Waker. Like that would have been. I think that was the original idea instead of swapping between the screen and your handheld. You know what I mean? Because I can just do that, and then that's why you can't. But Wind Waker has a different, it's utilizing the screen to do my inventories. Like I could have did all this on the fly, right? If they really wanted to, what I mean? I could have did all that on this screen, this menu stuff, while I'm fighting in the battle. That's when you really trying to put my skill instead of pausing it so much. It could have gave me more macros to prepare for battle. It's people that play MMOs and things of that nature know what I'm talking about. Like if I'd have been able to macro manage my fighting skill a little bit better than pausing with with the gamepad screen, then this would have been a way different game. But they had to make it just like they did for the Switch, either TV or handheld, not both at the same time. And therein is my suggestion for the next system or whatever they want to do with the Switch 2. Um, I like this. What's the name? Gear is crazy to me. This ancient ancient gear. Let me see where my ancient. I gotta move up a little, lean up a little bit. Ancient helmet. Where my ancient body at? I don't know. I can't even see it. But that Gerudo. That's what they got him dressing like a girl. Like I don't agree with that. And then it's you're phobic. Shut up. Right? Y'all need to stop with that. And then they first ones saying that foundational Black Americans are crying victim all the time. Like, nah, we ain't crying victim at all. Like, I don't know why y'all, right? Especially with that kid going on right now. It's like, y'all really need to be ashamed of yourselves doing all this anti-American talk now. But as soon as like, I've been saying anti-Black American, we've been saying that for 500 years. Y'all anti-Black American. Yeah, right? Y'all against us being, us trying to just live and enjoy our lives. But not at war with y'all. We just trying to play a game too. There it is. Is that it? Is just body, legs? Ain't no feet on here really? Oh, okay. Graves, body, helmet. That's it. Okay. Yeah, it's been that long since I played this. But you looking dope, right? See, so now, right? So now when I pull him up on my blade over here, up, right? So now there it is. That's when I'm fighting those spiders. I go to war with them. You know what I mean? I'll explain all the top names, but that's not why people really watching right now. They just want, just hear my voice. Everything's good. I'm gonna do another video with the boys soon. The preteen, the teenager now, the teenager. I think he wants to play the ace, the ace game, the attorney game. So we'll do some little dramatic. He likes the drama, and we did the Minecraft. I shared that already, but I just wanted to jump on this just to say hello, see how y'all doing. Um, why do I have to always do like a political, a religious, a scientific methodology that upsets everybody because we're at war and like nah, yes, the war is going on and they are psychological and philosophical. Um, there's a metaphysical war going on, which is actually spiritual. But I don't want to get involved. Epistemology warfare is just too dangerous. It's like bloodbending in the Avatar world, right? But for myself, the Avatar started back in Ultima 4. I can't even see the time. So I'm about to do some running around. I'll just throw this up and share it. I gave y'all 30 minutes. It's more than enough time to say, love God, right? Love God. Uh, One God, our Father, all the time. Hip hop life, love one. As God is love, hip hop is life, time is holy. Macroeconomics is nothing more than the art of making the most out of life, whereas microeconomics is lying, cheating, stealing, coveting, killing, right? Not supposed to do that. Doing that for cash, right? Therein is the true issue that's going on and why the children are suffering. Instead, since we can't afford the Switch 2, buy the kids a Switch, the original Switch, right? That's what Doug Hauser or whatever his name said. Get a regular Switch and play a little Animal Crossing, with your daughter. She's 4, buy a Switch Lite, Switch Mini. You get a regular Switch. Play some Animal Crossing with her. Fellas, ain't nothing wrong with playing a little Animal Crossing. Or Pokemon. Girls love Pokemon. That might be my next game. I might play some Pokemon for y'all later on. This has been Volothamp Modulus Tautology. Wishing you compassion, peace, and happiness.